So what was it about this movie that really grabbed you?
I don't know, it's so much like so many movies that I've always loved, particularly like Jerry Maguire, and the character, when I first read it, the first few scenes was just like, it just seems so fun to play, you know, and more as I make more movies, I can't do something that I don't fall in love with, and I just read I remember the first 10 pages of the script, and I just like fell in love with this guy and how much he played people and how much he kind of like knew how to get around, and it was just it just seemed so different than anything I'd done. And then I was crying by the end of the script, so you know there was a change of fun and having fun and enjoying himself to a guy having to make a real commitment, which I think was really moving. And I think the moral really of the movie is about somebody saying, life isn't how you expect it's going to be, and if you try and make it that way, you'll be miserable, and if you don't, then there's some good stuff ahead.
What was it about this script that really grabbed you, and is there a lot of you in this character?
I don't know if there's any of me. I honestly haven't seen the film yet, so I don't know how much of me is in the character, but I think there's a lot of everyone in her. I think that we all know what it is to when you come across that moment in your life and you have to risk your heart, and I think that she's
many times,
and I think that she's a character that's really empathic. She's very young, and she received a diagnosis of young onset Parkinson's disease, and she's learning to cope with it. I think being in your 20s is hard enough to cope with, but I think dealing with something as monumental as that is pretty huge, and she deals with it in incredibly human ways, and I'm just really excited for people to check her out. She's a really dynamic, wonderful character.
And what does it mean for you to be here at the opening night of AFI?
It's pretty big. I like it. This is a town that knows movies, so it's very exciting that they've invited us.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.